the game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
With the catch, it's Booth. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Thomas back to pass. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Utes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Got his man quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hands it off. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Got it looking for the first down. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Utah! Great job by the back on the option.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has...
It's got to feel good if you're the... It's because third down has been a bit of a problem all long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a man, it's Hammond. And that pass incomplete, the defense got a hand on it.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take it.
And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. Snags it over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Utes are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They punted away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the... And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Firing to the right, complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's caught. It's Maddox. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way back from the 20. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Utes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Dropping back, it's Hammond. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. One more snap coming before halftime.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. In pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Charles. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Hard running there. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Red Raiders will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Looking downfield. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Thomas back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Browning. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Maddox. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
At the 35, he's open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
To the air, it's Hammond. Quickly complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Texas Tech, 28, Utah, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Gilliam. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Card in the backfield. It's Andrews. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Gonna look downfield again. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Thomas looking to fire. There's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Finds some room. Defense is... make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On the direct snap, it's Maddox. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with a Wildcat there. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. Oh, better look out. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Got his man to the left. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Texas Tech 42, Utah 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Thomas back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Oh, what a cut! That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On the move, it's Charles. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. So now it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Out.